Hi, Desiree. How are you today?
Right.
Fine. Okay. So last week we kind of talked about, well, not kind of, we talked about how you have flashbacks or like when certain things remind you of your daughter's father. You know, um, can you kind of tell
Mm,
me again like how it makes you feel when you are reminded of him?
mm,
What type of things? What? Give me an example of something that has happened that reminded you of your daughter's father.
seeing me in the rages, hearing the word bitch, mm, men yelling. You can't yell at me.
Okay. So it sounds like seeing men that are hostile, have raging.
Mean, talking to a female in your type of way. In front of me, it's like a trigger. I don't want to be around it.
Okay. So you're triggered when men are, when you perceive them as disrespectful, they're yelling, hollering, um, talking to a woman in a disrespectful way. When that happens, what feelings come up for you?
I feel mm, anxious, real anxious. Makes me nervous, vulnerable. Like I want to implement.
So, in a situation where you feel anxious, nervous, and you feel like you want to react um, in a way, you want to lash out at that man, right? Because it reminds you of your past situations.
You remind me when he used to beat me up. So I gotta remove myself ASAP. I just remove myself ASAP because now I know what I'm capable of if I'm triggered. And when I'm triggered, it makes me want to get high. And so, as long as I'm not around it, I'm not triggered. I'm gonna get high. So I remove myself from the situation.
Okay. So you remove yourself from situations like that. So say um, right now we are sitting here and a man comes in and he's verbally like kind of
I
intimidating.
mean, even if he come in, he don't have to eat me verbally. I don't trust men anyway.
You don't trust men, okay?
Period. So
Hmm.
I'm already be uncomfortable as soon as a man walk in. I'm not gonna be around, especially when I don't know. I don't trust men at all.
Okay, so it's really hard for you to trust men. You're really uncomfortable in their presence. So, is there something you can do in that moment? I want to try to help you develop some grounding techniques so that if a situation arises, that you can just kind of cope through that situation without reacting.
Well, usually, if my glasses on my head or I got some in my purse, I put my glasses on. Because then I think I'm invisible.
You say you put your glasses on and then you pretend like you're invisible.
I don't pretend. If I put my glasses on, I feel like I'm invisible.
Okay. If you put your glasses on, you feel like you're invisible. And what does invisibility do for you in that moment?
Give me peace, because else I feel like they can't see me. Or I'm just, glasses just make me feel like she don't want to be bothered. She put her glasses on. I'm saying so it gives me peace.
Gives you peace. So though the glasses act as a protective, a guard, a shield against uncomfortable emotions.
If I put my glasses on, I look straight ahead. That means you are not there.
Okay. So when you put your glasses on, that's a blocker, or I'm trying to figure out what word to use. Like, it means the person in front of you is not there.
Around.
They're not around. They don't exist anymore.
Nobody.
Okay. So that helps you stay safe, feel safe.
So if a man come in the room and I put my glasses on, I'm gonna look straight ahead, that means don't talk to me. I feel like you can't see me. Don't talk to me.
Okay, don't talk to you. You feel.
If my glasses off, I'm gonna look like, yeah, I want to talk. But if I put them on, I look straight ahead, that means do not talk to me and you can't see me.
Okay. So when you put your glasses on, it means don't talk to you, and the person can't see you. However, that person doesn't know that you feel that way. I'm trying to.
I'm gonna leave.
Huh?
I'm gonna leave out the door.
You're gonna leave out the door? Okay.
Like,
So you can put your glasses on. That's one way. Another thing you said you can do is leave out the door.
I didn't used to leave. I sit there and tolerate it.
Sit there and tolerate
Now
it.
that I started getting clean, I made a boundary. So I know I can remove myself. Period. I'm just gonna remove myself because I know sitting there is gonna trigger me.
Okay. So if you're sitting there triggered, I want to teach you techniques in the moment. Your things work. However, I'd like to help you build some more skills, like grounding. Can you do like a mental grounding? Practice that with me. Like, just count to 20
Or
in your head. And with each number, try to bring yourself down. How does that feel? How did it feel?
like when I put my glasses on.
Like when you put your glasses on? So there's another technique you can use in the moment. Okay. So that's a mental grounding technique. A physical grounding technique would be like to keep like a rock or something in your pocket to where you can reach in there and kind of rub on that in the moment. That'll keep you grounded. Okay. You can also I'm like all off course here. I don't know. I'm trying to think of another grounding that you could do, or possibly the breathing. If you're anxious, right? You can breathe in and count to 3, and then blow out and count to 3. Okay? So I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Do you think that's something that you could do?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So what else would you like to talk about today? How's court going? Or
I see my CPS worker this week 2 times. I did business with my daughter. They just told me to continue with treatment when I graduate. And they're going to help me get an apartment so I can get her back. So I'm kind of excited about that.
So you have plans for stability, it sounds like,
I have plans on getting my daughter back. because I'm here in my life and it's what's right. And I honor that. And I just really honor it. So what I'm doing, I feel really, really good. I'm gonna continue. Because when you know better, you do better. I think I know better. And I'm figuring out my triggers, but I'm just taking it one day at a time.
Okay. So, your plans to reunify with your daughter, and you're really excited because you're going to get an apartment or a place to stay. You and your daughter living back together and being a family. How do you think that you will, like when she's old enough to ask questions about her father, how do you think you'll deal with that?
Well, to be honest, I think she would ask him what he did.
Do you think that her knowing what he did would be beneficial for her
If it comes from him,
if it comes from him? Mm-hmm.
because who am I to take her father from her? I'm not going to deal with him, but I feel like it's up to him to let her know what he did.
Mm-hmm. So there's, I know that he has no parental rights. His rights were terminated. Um, so the ball is in your court. However, right now you're working on you,
Right,
right?
so
When do you
if
think?
his rights is terminated, I feel like he can let her know whatever he need to let her know when she's 19, 21, like, so he got to tell her, I don't plan on dealing with him until she's grown.
Mm-hmm.
So he can tell her.
Okay. Okay.
As long as I stay away from him, I'm gonna be okay mentally, so he can tell her when she grown.
Mm-hmm. Now, say he tries to cross your boundary, like you stay away from him, and he calls you on the phone. How will you handle that? What will you do?
I'm not talking, I mean, I don't know how he gonna get my number.
Mm-hmm. If he got your number, though, what would you do?
I'm not talking to him.
Okay. So you're not talking to him. You answer your phone, and you don't know it's him until you answer. What will you do when you answer?
Cuss his ass out.
Cuss him out?
Because why you call my phone?
Mm-hmm.
Why you call my phone? You don't have no parental rights. And I just want to know why you call my phone.
Is there something that you could say to him without cussing him out? Like,
Yeah,
set a boundary is what I'm trying to.
Don't call my phone. That's the boundary. Don't call my phone. Period.
Okay. How about, can I give you a suggestion?
Yeah, but he still better not call my phone.
Okay.
Period. At all.
Okay. So, it sounds like you got a boundary with me right now. Like, he just better not call your phone, so we don't even want to discuss that.
Period. You better call my phone. Why would you call my phone? After everything you did to me, you don't got no parental rights, no here. Mind my business. Why would you call my phone? I mean, I just don't have to understand it. Why would you call my phone? I'm minding my business. Why would you call my phone?
Okay. Right. So, in the next couple of weeks, we'll be working on a relapse prevention plan, right? And a part of that relapse prevention plan will be identifying,
calling my phone.
Okay, triggers, right? Like people that trigger you, places, things. situations, emotions. So, in order, to prep for the relapse prevention plan, I'd like to give you a homework assignment for this week. Okay. I'd like you to identify 5 things, people, places, situations, emotions that trigger you to use meth. Okay. And then after you do that, next week we'll come up with like coping strategies that help you get through those triggers. Okay. So each week we'll just kind of build a little more onto that, and then we'll come up with a relapse prevention plan for you that works.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good?
He better not call my phone.
Okay. You better not call your phone. All right. Is that everything? Is there anything else I can do for you today?
No.
No? Okay.
See you next week.
All right. See you next week.